everyone, welcome to our channel, Mr. Nigel.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are an MBE from England, and this is your first time in Nepal.
Yes.
And you've been to India lots of times, but what is your main goal over here?
Well, my main goal is to meet the Federation to have a free and frank exchange with the Federation, suggest some ideas on how the Federation can move forward. So I've been hearing a little bit about the history of chess in Nepal, and I understand it has advanced. It's definitely advanced in the last 20 years, but as Bharat Singh Chand was saying, he said that it's time to graduate now. Yeah. And I think those were probably the most important words that I heard this evening. Time to move forward. So there are some good things here in the Federation, okay, and there have been some suggestions made on how to how to improve. So look, it's a short visit. It's 3 days,
of course,
and I always feel that you toss out a few ideas. If one or two of those ideas are absorbed and incorporated, it can often make a big difference, and I kind of consider my job really as a sort of catalyst. It's not one size fits all, because federations are very different. They often even have different structures, they have different personnel, they have different problems. And so it's a learning process, it's a learning process for me. And I try and identify where things can be done better. So, I've really enjoyed the trip here. Unfortunately, I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
The development aside, we've been following your exhibition match in India for a long time, and you also played some simultaneous games against some players of Nepal today. So, just for the players, do you have any suggestions?
I think one of the key things is you have to create an environment in Nepal, okay, where people are prepared to work on their own. Because chess is a difficult game, so it's not just about openings or anything like that. It's a very difficult game, and it's got to be sufficiently rewarding that people will think, I'm going to put in this time here and there. So it's rewarding in two senses. Rewarding in the sense of getting the pleasure, from success, but it also, I think, has to be financially rewarding. Ultimately, chess in Nepal will not develop unless you can create an environment whereby people can make a living from the game.
Of course.
And therefore, they will be, without being whipped or encouraged, they will do this of their own volition. They will be working to better their own play, without any external push. They will want to do that themselves. So that's the idea, to create that environment where people are interested to work hard.
So obviously, you've already been at the pinnacle of chess, from your obviously legendary King Walk to your amazing performance in the 1991 tournament, where you finished joint first ahead of Kasparov and Karpov. These words coming out of you live, this has been such a great experience for us.
Well,
and meeting you IRL and taking these words, and obviously our federation is very excited to welcome you here, and we would have wished that you obviously I know that you are not interested in the religious side of Nepal, but you know, there are some areas like Pokhara and Lumbini which are amazing for tourists.
I'm always interested. Whenever I go to countries, I always like to see temples and mosques and churches and whatever. I'm not a religious person.
Of course,
this is humanity, you know, and these are general cultural things. So those things they're always fascinating. I always say that I'll visit anywhere once.
Okay.
But Nepal is definitely a place I'd like to come back to, and for a significantly longer period. I know people here, okay. And as I say, I've really had very good time. Okay. Whatever it is you're doing, you're not going to put in enough time. You know, you can't have somebody behind you whipping you
all the time.
You know, that has to come from within. You know, and I said the other day that actually, in a sense, I don't even like to use the word study, because it has negative connotations for some people. You know, you say study. Well, look at the games of the great players. Look at, you know, look at this wonderful combination by Alexander Aliekin. Look at this beautiful endgame play by Capablanca, and so on. You know, and if you say study, are they thinking, oh, it's like my homework? You know, that's basically, I think, ultimately that is what's needed. Yeah. We've got to go.